Hello everybody, this is Bee Swarm Master 1 and welcome back to another episode of Bee Swarm Gaming. Yes, and as you can tell, this is not my hive, this is another person's. Yes, this belongs to player J Jacobson 81. Okay, so this is not a alt account, this actually belongs to somebody else. They started it and it is a pay-to-play player. As you can see, they have mythic bees. If you go to the shop, scroll down here, they bought all the star eggs. I believe it's 5-star eggs. They bought the mythic eggs, and they bought the ×2 bee pollen pass. They didn't get the ×2 honey speed pass, and they didn't buy the bear bee, which I'm actually quite surprised, and they didn't buy the cub buddy bee. If you go to the tickets, they got 1,909 tickets. And I believe how they did that is, I have an idea on how they did that. Let's see, go here to open up the shop. Yeah, they probably went up here and they started buying as many tickets as they can. Okay. They have 70, yeah, that's what they did. They bought as many tickets as they can. They started collecting gumdrops, so they were planning on getting the gummy bee. It looks like they are starting to collect the red extracts, the blue extracts, the glue, cloud vials. It looks like they're starting to collect things to build up and get better shoulder guards, shoes. Looks like they got the basic stuff. They have the honey dipper and the pack from the other shop. Oh, they got a silver egg, the diamond egg, and another star egg. So they've been doing some good farming. It looks they got 4.6 million. So let's just kind of go around to see what they have. Let's see if they're a member of a club. Yes, they are. Like I said, they went in here and they bought this pack already. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it has a good capacity, has a convert rate, it has a good instant conversion. Let me just check this real quick. Okay, decent stats. Nothing really great, but it shouldn't be great. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for where they're at. Okay, so let's just kind of see. Yep, got the basic shoes and the basic belt. Just kind of go around. The two amulets that I see is the ant. Let's see what the ant has. Convert rate, move speed, red pollen and white pollen for the moon amulet. 25,000 capacity, white pollen, and at least they got some instant conversion. It's 1%. They don't have a beetle. Let's see if they can actually beat the beetle. We're going to kind of do the shuffle around thing. I didn't see any oil, so we're just kind of do the running around and see if we can beat the beetle that way. Have the ants kind of fight it. You know, and I should have checked to see what kind of, well, it's bringing it down, so that's good. Didn't even see what kind of token that was. But it's bringing the ant down. I mean, not the ant, but the beetle down. Huh. Oh, not that good. Okay, well, I can kind of go back to that. Okay, so let's see what it has. Okay, so instead of actually seeing what they have, okay, so they got a gifted bomber bee, bomb pollen, Oh, they got 3 brave bees, and that's gifted. Okay, so that's good. They got a hasty bee. They got a looker bee, so that's critical power. I've always said that that should be one of your first gifted bees. They got a rascal bee. They got a stubborn bee, a bumblebee. Please tell me one of their uh, mythic bees is tadpole. Yes, yes, that's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And they got a bucko bee, a commander bee, demo bee. Okay, and that's gifted, so that means that more bomb pollen. So bombs seem to be pretty good. An exhausted bee, more bombs. So their bomb things are pretty good. 4 fire bees. Okay, wow. Okay. Another bee that's gifted is Rage Bee. Okay, so for a starter account, they have the 2 bees that should be gifted, which is the Brave Bee, which they have quite a bit of, I believe. They had like, what, 3? Yeah, Brave Bee, 3 Brave Bees, and they have 1 Rage Bee, so they should have more of those, but at least it's gifted. Okay. And they already have a carpenter bee, which is good because Science Bear in one of the missions asks for a carpenter bee, so they don't have to worry about that right now. 1 lion bee, and that's gifted. That's really cool. So that's a +2 for all colorless bees. And they already have the ninja bee, which is good because that is speeding up all your bees. Let's keep going out. So we already said that they had a tadpole. That's 1 gifted. And they have a fuzzy bee. That's cool. So now we have one of the major farmers. So we know eventually we're going to want to gift him up. So now we have a choice. With all of the tickets, we can right away gift him up. But one of the things that we have to look at is, obviously, I have always been a proponent of, if you have tickets very early on, and gumdrops, they have this, 73, pretty quickly we can get ourselves a gummy bee. And you want to get a gummy bee pretty quick because you need a gummy bee. And if you need something, why not get it as soon as you can? Okay, so let's finish this out. And the last one that they have, I wonder if they have the spicy. Dun dun dun. Oh my goodness, they have a spicy. Fuzzy, spicy tadpole, those are the ones that you want. Oh, sorry, Vector. Actually, I'm not sorry. And of course, these other ones we're gonna fill in. You know what? The other account, my account, I was like so focused on the Wendy Bee. I'm actually going to go in a different direction with this account. Is I'm not going to be so hung up on the Wendy Bee because it's just going to put so much focus on it. I'm thinking that on this account, I'm going to do the focus on how to get this account focused on making it go very, very efficient. Let's see, how many bees do we have? We were obviously able to go to the mountaintop, so we obviously have 25. It looks like there's 26 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so there's 26 bees. So this must have been the only new hive slot. Let's see the missions. I generally just go down to see like Mother Bear. Okay, so Mother Bear wants a number 8. So if you look at all the level of the bees, that obviously means that the highest bees are all 7s. Obviously cannot beat King Beetle by itself, but that also means that once we start leveling up the bees, are able to, I think we should make this a red hive. And the reason that I say that is we get some event bees going on. This is really cool in that we have a star egg. I don't want to use the star egg now. I don't want to build any hives. I don't want to get any more hives. We have the music bee here, and that's cool because we can increase pollen production by gifting this up. Once we gift this up, this is going to dramatically increase. We don't have to worry about attacks because we have the lion gifted, we have the brave bee gifted, and we have the rage bee gifted. Once we get a couple more rage bees, we're going to get a much better ant amulet. Okay, there's some moving things around. We actually don't have a lot of wasteful bees. And once we get the tadpole bee gifted, and we have the bumblebee, which is just going to complement that. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how did I get this? How did I get J. Jacobson? It, meaning the account, belongs to a friend of mine who, was all excited about Bee Swarm and put money into this account, obviously, and just got bored with it, and then said, hey, if you want it, go ahead. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. You get all this stuff and you're thinking, oh, I got OPBs and everything, and got very lucky and said, hey, I got the lion bee, I got the brave bee, just asking me questions, and then got bored with it and said, hey, if you want it, here you go. And I'm looking at the hive, didn't really take a close look. I said, I can do something with this. I still love my hive, but this is a fun account, and I think I'm going to not invest a lot of time into it, but maybe a little bit of time here and there. This is another account which is really cool because I can do a meteor shower like on this, but I'm not going to make it a hybrid hive like my other one because I want to do something totally different. I'm going to totally experiment on this. And after this video, if you have any ideas on what I could do, I want you to do it. What's actually getting me quite excited about what I can do is I can either, totally transform it into a tadpole, being the leader, making the spicy the leader, or actually doing it a duel, making both the tadpole and the spicy the leader. Because or making the tadpole spicy and the lion the leader. I mean, I already got the lion highlighted, or I could make this a bomb type of hive. But I got 4 fires like already. Once I get the spicy gifted, this is just going to make the flames light up. Now I know like right now it's not really exciting to watch. The player is slow, it's not farming that much. If we look at the stats, it's not exciting. I mean, like, look. You look at the pollen, it's 100% white pollen, 174, red pollen, 141, blue, 120. I mean, the guy walks slow. It has the basics of everything. Instant conversion, 7%, 3%, 2%, 2%. I mean, there's just really nothing outstanding about this. You know, obviously there's no goo. But I'm actually not really worried about that because you have to look at the potential, and I think that's why this individual got really bored with it. Um, but when I look at it, I see the potential that this hive can have. It's already at 26 bees, and they have so much potential. They can already go into the blue shop, and I think they can go into the red shop too. So let's see. They can go into the red shop, so that's really cool. I know that they can go into the mountaintop. Can't go like into the 30 zone. Uh, they have the basic shoulder guards. So let's see. Um, yeah, I really like those tickets though, because it's kind of like, man, with those tickets, it's almost like I can come in here and I can buy like anything in here, right? I can buy Photon Bee and Tabby Bee. I can buy both Crimson Bee and Cobalt Bee. I mean, not really, but I can buy this guy. Uh, I'm really close to buying this guy. Um, I can buy a Star Tree right there. Uh, but yeah, I mean, he's already there. I've looking at the honey, 4.6 million. So anyway, I didn't even have to start another account. I was given an account, so I actually have. Oh, oh, look, there's stuff up there I can get. Okay, so I actually have another account that I wasn't even expecting to get. Okay, hey, look, there's Windy Bee and a zone that I can't get into. So anyway, those are the couple of things that is happening now, which is that I have another toy to play with, and I am not going to do a hybrid account. I think I'm going to do a red account and barely do um, what I did with my other account, which is have like one of every other bee and max it out. I'm still going to do the efficient thing, which is I'm not going to do a hive crazy and move on to like the other bees. Before I move on, what you're actually going to see is how I built the other account, which is I'm going to take each bee. If I don't need a certain bee, then I'm going to royal jelly it until it becomes the bee that I want. Right now, I think each of these bees I basically need. You know, I I might get rid of some of the brave bees and try to make them rage bees because I think there's like 4 brave bees and I'd rather have rage bees, especially if I'm going to make it a a red hive. Other than that, I'm going to keep all the fire bees, and eventually the first mythic that I'm going to uh, gift is probably going to be the spicy. All right, that's my update. Talk to you guys later.